All right, everybody, totally buenos dias to another traveling Costa Rica vlog here. Today, where are we? Where are we? Does anybody know? We are in Playas del Coco, Guanacaste province. I like this town, guys. I like this town. It's the nearest beach town that's big to the Liberia International Airport, where you may be landing for your vacation. So this is a good spot to know. It's a good spot to be familiar with. There's a lot of great beaches around. Yesterday, I uploaded a video in Playa Hermosa, just down the way. And we did 3 beaches down that way, so that was really cool. Now, before we begin this walkie-talkie tour, let's talk about how to get here to Playas del Coco. So guys, to get here, your flight will probably land at the Liberia International Airport. From there, you'll rent your car, get your airport transfer, or take Walter White's Winnebago out towards the coast. This is about a 30-minute drive until you get into downtown Coco. And that will bring you right to this intersection right here, guys, in the middle of town. So let's point some things out here. There's Tikicos Bakery. They have the best coffee for cheap. I think it's like $1.50. You're not going to find that in many other places. A lot of the places you go for coffee, they're going to be like $3 probably. Here is the gym. Guys, this is my favorite, the gym in Coco. This is the one I always go to. So check it out. If you go in there, ask for Mario. Ask for Mario and let Mario know that Poppy sent you. You know what I mean? I don't get a commission or anything, but just let him know. That's my alias around here, Poppy. Either Big Poppy, Poppy Grande, Poppy Pepino. Maybe not the last one, but I would go with it. Now, right here, guys, over here, there's a bus station where all these people are waiting for the bus, as I so oddly point the camera at them. That's where you get the bus to go to Liberia. So if you're taking a bus around, that's where you'll go. And let's continue on our journey. Let's continue on our journey here in Coco. Guys, and I want to say big thanks to Christy for buying me a coffee. Very, very nice, very nice. Thank you, thank you. Christy bought a coffee, and it goes to support the channel, guys, so we can get new equipment. Equipment breaks down, gets broken. I live a kind of nutty life. So stuff often, dies in my hands. And it puts gas in the Moto BC so I can get around to different destinations. So I'll put a link on screen, guys, if you're interested in buying a coffee for me. You can scan that link with your phone or click the links in the description below. There's Amazon links there too, for example, for the backpack I'm wearing right now. It's a securable backpack, and the water shoes I'm wearing as well. I'm wearing the water shoes. We talked about the water shoes yesterday though. Love them, they're the best. Check out the link and check out the video from yesterday as well. Now, where are we standing here? This is the road that goes to Ocotal, Playa Ocotal down there. Really nice black sand beach. Where's the sun? The sun is so bright. So this is the road to Ocotal. And I have uploaded recently a video driving all the way down there so you can see the continual clip of what it looks like to get down to Ocotal. Now, this is kind of the restaurant area here. This place is open late. This place right here is open late. So if you need alcohol late, that's your spot. And let's see what we're seeing over here. Here's frozen yogurt. There's Jimmy's Burger. Santorini's right there. That's a nice restaurant. Now, I'm wearing extremely short shorts right now, so I probably not allowed in Santorini. It would be unbecoming of me, as a way of saying it. Guys, over here is Le Coq. And listen, I'm not making that up. That's what it's called. They have the best shawarma. They have the best shawarma. It's called Le Coq. This isn't a comedy show, guys. It's not a mind in the gutter kind of thing. What's over here? There's a fish restaurant up there. Oh, Pizza Hub. They've got I love that name. Maybe not the name, the logo. It's Incroyable. Oh, and there's a casino here too. Where's the casino? Sorry guys, sorry to flip the camera around. There's a casino and hotel up there. Oh, what's this? Cannabis Tours? What? Excuse me? Excusez-moi? En français, excusez-moi. Oh, there's paraphernalia. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Okay. I didn't see that store before. I hadn't seen that store before. So that's interesting. Where are we going? We came this way. So we're heading up towards coconuts now. Oh, and guys, I gotta mention too, this is like the low season. So it's approaching the end of April. And right now there's a transition here between rainy season and dry season. Or rather dry season and rainy season. So rainy season's like coming. So everything is like dry. We'll see that when we get to the beach. All the grass is dead and it looks very brown up in the hills. It's not very lush up in the hills. Here in town, it doesn't look, you can see it's still green. Still seeing green here in town. So there's coconuts. It's actually across the road because the glare is killing me. It's killing my eyeballs, man. There's coconuts. They have karaoke. And I've done karaoke there. I'm not good at karaoke by any stretch of the imagination, but I've done it at Coconuts. It was a Dennis Leary song I sang. While I was wearing American flag short shorts, screaming Dennis Leary, the DJ thought it was hilarious. The guy that I asked to play it, he thought it was hilarious. Many of the onlookers did not understand what was going on though. I would say half understood, half did not. And the ones that did not were shocked. It was funny. It was really funny. Here's a big souvenir shop. It's huge. It's huge. And there's a pizza joint here too now. I hadn't seen that before. I think we can cross the road again. There's a souvenir shop here, right there. No, we got traffic coming. I don't want to get hit by a car. Not yet. Here's Z Lounge. Z Lounge, let's go walk over there. Let's look at Z Lounge. There you go, Z Lounge. They have pizza. That's what they're known for, pizza. But pizza makes my tummy hurt. They also have hookah. Doesn't make my tummy hurt. As we come up here, this is the road right here, guys, to go out to Las Palmas. So I've gotten comments asking, where do you stay in Coco? I've obviously been to Coco a lot. Pretty familiar with it. And Las Palmas is like where I'd recommend to go. That's my recommended location. So it's probably 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how fast you walk down this road. That's a brand new building right there as well. That big white building. So there's a lot of infrastructure going in, a lot of development, right? And my hope is always that with increased development, there's obviously tax remittances to the municipal government, and they use that money to develop. I think somebody just waved at me. Here's a nice Mexican restaurant. And guys, I want to show you my girlfriend. We talked about her last night, or yesterday when we did the video. That's the Rippers, Amnesia. It's out in Playa Panama. We drove by it yesterday. So this is my girlfriend. This highfalutin silhouette of a lady dancing on a pole. That's my girlfriend right there. That's a notional placeholder for who I want to enter my life and destroy everything. There's a gentleman's club is what I mean to say out in Playa Panama. So there's another souvenir shop, guys. If you guys have been to that gentleman's club, let me know, because I don't drink, so when I went there I was stone sober. And I don't know, man, when I'm sober, I just, I don't know. A lot of people here in Coco drink too. I was just down at the beach doing a workout. Actually, maybe I'll show you guys where I did my workout down at the beach. Maybe I'll show you guys that. This is a cool little spot. Let's go this way. Okay, so what's this bistro here now? Oh, that's been there a while, yeah. That one's been there a while. Johan Bistro, there you go. Art Boutique. I've been up to that Art Boutique before. There's a cigar shop up there. It's nice. What's here? What do we got? Oh, acrylic nails and facials. Hair color. Those things don't really apply to me, but some of you watching may benefit from that. There's a coffee shop right over there, guys. A nice coffee shop. I don't remember what it's called. Corazon. Cafe Corazon. I saw it. Now, as we get up to the beach here, maybe I'll show you guys the restaurants down on the beach. And now I've read a lot of comments, right, of people saying the beach restaurants down here are very expensive. And, you know, I don't want to go into macroeconomics or microeconomics or monetary policy here in Costa Rica. I'm just trying to keep all that above my pay grade and walk around with my camera and show you guys stuff. But supply and demand, guys, right? There's limited supply of beachfront restaurants. Evidently, there's enough demand to establish price equilibrium. I don't know. That's what I learned in Econ 101. Maybe when demand decreases, prices go down. But that's just me. I don't know. I just walk around with a camera and make jokes about strippers. Here's the beach. Okay, so it's low tide. It's low tide, guys. We're actually going to go do a live water test. That's what we're going to do. But I'm going to show you the whole beach here. Oh, wow. Here, let's stand right here. There you go. Look at that. Picturesque. Wow. Just an incredible, perfect view. There's birdies out. There's birdies out. So there's rocks right here. Look at these cool rocks right here. Split in the middle. And the first time I came to Coco, a guy was like snorkeling out here, going up and down. And then he came in and he had like snails or something. I don't know. I didn't eat them, but he was selling them. So that was kind of interesting. There's a big tree here. This is kind of like the tree where people hang out. It's kind of like the tree. See, so here's all the beachfront restaurants. So Coco right now is kind of like not busy, right? Like, look at this. On some holidays, this is packed. Just packed with people. We'll go to this little wharf. Is that what this would be called, a wharf? I don't know what a wharf is, actually. That's the first thing that came to my mind. A dock, a pier. A pier, I guess, is a better word. What is a wharf, anyway? From Star Wars or something like that? Maybe that's a wharf. What's going on over here? I'll show you guys the restaurants. I guess that's what I kind of said I was going to do. Picturesque, right? Picturesque. Guys, Playas del Coco has, I think, 3 of these along the beach thing. They're like hoses, so that's really convenient. One thing I think is missing now that has been taken away is the Z para todos, the Wi-Fi down here. Didn't see it, don't see the signs up. So here's a fish spa where you can put your feet in the fish tanks. Here, let me zoom in on that. You guys can see that. I don't know if I'd do that. I just did a video up in Poza Azul and I had some cuts from falling off the BC Moto on my leg and hand. And the fish were like attacking me. One fish took a chunk out of my leg. It was actually incredible. Startled me. In Poza Azul, right outside of Dominical. So I don't know how I feel about fish now. I don't think we're buddies. I don't think we ever were. I just eat them. Here's the wharf. Hey. So this is like fairly new, I think. So they put this thing in here. It's cool. I heard it was supposed to be longer. I heard it was supposed to go like all the way out to the ocean. Oh, there's a little baby. That's cool. He's wandering around. That's excellent. Cool. So down this way, guys, down this way, you down that way. Okay, we're gonna check out the water here. I was actually just in the water, so I'm not like gonna lie to you guys. I already know what it looks like. Down that way, the water is usually much clearer for some reason. Usually murkier down here, better swimming down there, and that's where the Pacifico Beach Club is, down there. And some other restaurants and stuff like that, and that's where Las Palmas is, all that area over there. That's where Las Palmas is, where I mentioned earlier. Look at all the boats, dude. Look at all the boats. A catamaran just came in earlier, picked up people. I've been on that catamaran. I have a video actually up on the channel of that catamaran trip with the slide on it. I forget what it's called. But leave me a comment and I can pin that up for you. So there you go. Now let's do the lay of the land here. Down there around that bend, there's Playa Gringo and Playa Ocotal. Done videos in both those locations before. Right there is the Waldorf Astoria. On the back side of that is Playa Penca. So the back side of that hill is Playa Penca, then Playa Calzón de Pobre, then Playa Hermosa on the very back side of that. So that's a new development that went in, and you can see, look at how dry it is. But it's interesting. It's interesting, all the reactions, I guess, to development. I think it's polarizing. It's polarizing stuff. Live water test, guys. Live water test right now. Now, I'm going to tell you something. These water shoes, we talked about them before. I'll put a link in the description below. Look at while I do yoga here. So on the bottom, you guys were asking if these drain. These are all like a mesh of holes. And I took the insoles out, so the sand just basically goes right out. I'll put the link on screen, and again, there's one in the description below. This sand is really hot during the day. So having shoes like this is very, very beneficial. But let's go get in the water. Actually, let's walk along the water. Let's maybe go out on those rocks, because I am wearing the water shoes, and that's one of the benefits of wearing these, I suppose. I've always said that. There you go, there's the beach. Now there's a guy swimming down there, and actually all those, no, not swimming, I meant fishing. Wow, look at all the guys fishing down there. That's cool. I'm gonna hold on for a second and zoom in on that. Look at all those guys fishing down there. That's awesome. A lot of guys fishing, maybe because it's low tide and it's like approaching sunset. But that is a lot of guys out fishing right off the shore. And when I was out in the water here earlier, there was like fish literally jumping right out of the water. It was pretty cool. And that's what all these storks, there's one right there. What is that? A big long beak. Shaped like something I would describe in another way. Are they herons? Storks? I don't know. I don't know if we'll get out on these rocks. I don't want to just, as I said earlier, guys, I do stupid stuff. I'll walk right on these rocks. I got an unexposed, very expensive camera in my hands. I'll just walk out there like, hey, what's up? But let's be careful now. Okay. Live water test. Live water test. Let's do the walkie test. Murky, look, sandy. I'm gonna try to get right up on this rock here. Ooh, I don't know. See, this is the problem too. And this is why the water shoes are actually beneficial, because like I can't see the bottom right now and it's rocky. You know, so wearing the water shoes kind of takes the, you know, the suspense out of where you're putting your feet. So look at the water here. So right at the shore, it's kind of murkier. Out there where I'm pointing, like I'll draw a line on the camera, like right here. That's kind of where it clears up. And that's why this end of the beach is not particularly popular for swimming, or this middle of the beach. As I spin around here, you know what I mean? Like it's just not too, it's not too pristine, the water. I'm gonna wait until this clears because I actually just can't see. Oh, here comes a wave, okay. And okay, I don't know where I'm putting my foot. Oh, wow, man. Almost up to the huevos there. Okay, let's go down and check out the workout thing. So that's the live water test, guys. And the water, I didn't mention the temperature. I guess that's part of the live water test. Is not too cold. It's actually fairly warm. It's fairly warm. I would say it was colder in Playa Hermosa yesterday. Oh man, I'm gonna be in this girl's shot. Dang it. I'm trying to get out of it. Trying to do like a really nice shot. Showing off her dress or something. That's what I should be doing with these short shorts. Just showing them off because they're honestly so obscene and preposterous. But I wear them everywhere I go. So what's going on down at this end? Oh, I just saw one of those herons like pulverize the water. I think they just nose bomb the water and grab the fishies out. Now there's like a development up there. You can see it's been chiseled out. And actually, guys, important news here in Coco. I'm not super uppity on the news, but apparently there's a marina going in on that end. That's interesting. I don't know what that would entail. Definitely growth. I presume it would be more beneficial for all these fishermen and all these boats. Maybe if you could get fuel. I don't even know how they get fuel here. Do they just put it in tanks and go? I guess that would be what they do. But bigger boats, like, they must get fuel at a marina. So if there was a marina here, perhaps it would be easier to get fuel and park boats, and then rich people would come here. Not like me, I'm not rich at all. But all the rich people would come here. I can look at their fancy cars and then lose all my money in the stock market while I try to become them. What's going on over here? Oh, basketball court. Basketball court right back across the hot sand. Right back across the hot sand. See, this is the thing. You don't got to worry about it. So guys, I find that, like, when I'm traveling, it's the little things that increase quality of life. You know what I mean? Like, it's the little things, like your shoe, like the shoes you're wearing or the backpack you have. Those things can enhance your travel so much because you're not lugging around redundant stuff. So I've actually gone through, for example, with shoes. I used to wear slides when I was here, but then, you know, you go across the tide pools and you lose footing, you fall. Or in, like, the Birkenstocks, they get stuck while you're swimming, like the toe. So I find these shoes are the best. It's all through trial and error. My pain is the education. Here's the workout thing. So I just set up some rings here and I did like a ring workout. And this is all kind of new. I think one of them, that one, or one of these was like old, and then they kind of expanded it. So you see they got like a dip station here. They got monkey bars. Monkey bar training is really good, especially if you're doing like a back workout. They got a low bar, but you can enhance this a lot with rings, or if you bring out those like a TRX or something like that. There's another one of those showers. I don't know if this one's, doesn't look like it's working. Doesn't look like anybody's been using it. There you go. There's some parking down here. And guys, the watchy, so the watchy men, right, are the guys that kind of, you know, they sit there and park, right? The guy that's usually down here is the nicest guy. So I always come down to this end to park because he's just a nice guy. I've mentioned it before. I forget his name. I remembered his name like a year ago, but then I forgot it sometime in that span. Here's a nice little pergola. I'm going to call it a pergola, a covered structure. I don't know. This is difficult, guys. When I'm walking around live, doing these videos live, I just making up words and I have no idea what's going on. All right, cool. And we'll end the video right here, guys. That's about a 25-minute, 22-minute video, something like that. Very nice. Hope you guys enjoy that walking, talking tour here in Coco Beach, Playas del Coco, Guanacaste province of Costa Rica. As always, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe if you like these videos. Turn on the bell notification. That's how you do that. So you get notified when we upload a new video during our travels here in Costa Rica. And leave me a comment as always. I love seeing your guys' comments. They're hilarious, some of them. I love them. I love them. Give me ideas for videos. Let me know where you want to see before your vacation here in Costa Rica. I hope to see you soon here. Thanks again for watching. Bye now.